Today we're testing the new Lincoln Model 1862 cordless grease gun. The 1862 was released in early 2012 and is the latest in the series of Lincoln cordless grease guns that started 10 years ago with the 12-volt Model 1242. The 1862 kit includes the grease gun, one 18-volt 3-amp-hour lithium-ion battery, a 1-hour fast charger, and a plastic case. There's also an 1864 kit which includes an extra battery. There's an LED illuminator up front, handy for dark spaces. There's also a screw-type air purge valve and a bulk fill port. Up front there's a pressure relief valve which prevents excess pressure from building up in the hose. Some of the features include a 2-speed transmission. In the high flow position, the tool outputs 9 ounces a minute and a maximum pressure of 3,000 psi. In the low flow position, the tool is rated at 3.5 ounces a minute and a maximum pressure of 7,500 psi. The motor is also protected by an automatic overload cutout preventing the motor burnout. This was a problem in older models. There's a flow readout in ounces, handy for when you need to dispense an exact amount of grease. Pushing the A button displays the amount dispensed since the last trigger pull. Pushing the B button displays the cumulative grease dispensed. Holding either button down for 5 seconds resets the display to 0. Okay, let's start testing. First, we're going to test the maximum pressure in the high flow position. Okay, we see we hit about 3,500 psi. That meets the specification. Note that the overload cutout was engaged when the LCD flashed red. At that point, pulling the trigger will not engage the motor further. Next, we're going to test the maximum pressure in the low flow mode. Okay, we hit about 6,500 psi. Again, you can see the overload flashing. That's slightly below the 7,500 maximum psi. However, we do see that the overpressure port did start releasing some excess pressure. Next, we're going to test the maximum flow rate of the tool. We're going to pump for 15 seconds and multiply by 4 to get the ounces per minute. Okay, we're going to pump at about 500 to 1,000 psi. Okay, we dispensed 2.7 ounces in 15 seconds, which is over 10 ounces a minute, easily meeting the 9 ounce per minute spec. The 1862 sells for over $400, so it's really designed for the pro that needs all these features. The Model 1242, the 12-volt model, is still available in the market, selling for under $200, giving Lincoln a wide range of choice in professional cordless grease guns.